Hola.
Hola. Hola. Benvinguts a una nova roda de premsa del Festival de Sitges, en aquest cas de la pel·lícula Please Don't Feed the Children, i tenint una ampli representació de l'equip artístic del film. Iré presentant-los a tots i començaré. Welcome to Sitges everyone. It's a pleasure to be here in this festival. And enjoy all the festival, all the days, and especially this afternoon, this gala of Please Don't Feed the Children. We have here Destry Allyn Spielberg. Welcome to Sitges, director of the film. Thank you for coming. También actriu Meisel, Regan Aliyah, Vernon, Joshuah Melnick, Scott, We have also this today a gala with a special honorary award for Time Machine Award for Giancarlo Esposito. This is we talk about the film now and begin, please.
Tenía unas preguntas para Destry. Le quería preguntar, ¿cuándo se dio cuenta de que tenía el virus del cine? Y luego, la segunda pregunta, ayer dijo que rodaron en 18 días. ¿Eso significa que estuvieron mucho tiempo planificando para tener ese resultado que vimos ayer? Gracias.
Yes, the 18 days was really crucial because that was honestly all we were able to do with the budget that we had, and we had a lot of time to plan. I met with the actors before, and we ran through lines and went over the script and spoke a lot about like sort of their thoughts, and so the goal was to make sure that everyone was off book so that when we were on set, we had like they could focus on the emotions and the stage directions rather than trying to remember their lines, and that was crucial to 18 days. But everyone genuinely did such an incredible job, and I also kind of forgot the first question. No pun intended. Growing up, I made movies for fun with my friends, and it wasn't something that I planned on doing as a career. And I wanted to be an actress at one point, but I wasn't booking anything. So my friend and I wrote a short film, and we both played the leads, and we couldn't afford a director, so I said, I'll do it, I guess. And then I got on set, and it was like just an immediate click. It was like a light bulb went off, and it was almost like a spiritual experience, because it's something I never planned on doing, and then I didn't want to be in front of the camera anymore. I just wanted to be behind it. So yes, I did have like I caught the itch.
No he podido ver la película aún, la veré esta tarde, así que me gustaría preguntarle al señor Esposito, ahora que ya Megalopolis está en salas de todo el mundo, ¿qué opinión, qué recuerdos tiene de ese rodaje? ¿Cómo lo recuerda?
Oh, I have very fond memories. I don't know if it's opened here yet, but it was a wonderful experience, not without its trial and tribulation. With any director, you have to learn how they work and what they do, and so I enjoyed that experience. My experience on this was really wonderful, because it's wonderful to support someone with new ideas. Not that Francis didn't have a new idea, but this particular film was geared to a certain audience of people, and I think that audience is all of us, as well as young people, in the time and tide that we're living in America. So this virus represents something that is applicable for us all to take a look at. I don't know if we understand our children, and I know I have 4 daughters, and I know I have to catch up constantly because they have a different perception of what the world is than I have had, and to understand how they perceive the world is really important, and to empower them to know that their ideas are important, and that who they are matters and means something is very important to me in my life. So this story that Destry has made had more gravitas and more weight for me to be a part of it for that reason.
Hello,
here at the back. Congratulations, Destry, and all the cast for this amazing movie. It's another question for Mr. Esposito, because this afternoon, apart from seeing, the audience will see this amazing movie, but you will receive an award for all your career. I don't know if receiving an award for your career, it makes you feel like, oh my God, maybe they think that I'm at the end. I mean, how do you receive it and how do you value it? Thank you.
Well, I recently found out it's the Time Machine Award. So I'm really truly hoping in my heart that means I'm well preserved. Look, it's great to be honored for the work that you do. It could also mean that it's all over and done. But I'm here with the film, and I'm very honored to be here with this film. It's nice to be recognized. We do a lot of work as actors and filmmakers and creators, and it's always nice to be acknowledged. But it's nice, I feel like I'm at the beginning, not at the end. And I'm really grateful to be a part of this particular film because it brings things full circle to me. When I meet a young director who has a vision and an idea, who's able to express that with real clarity, and understanding that things change, who on the day sometimes says, maybe we should do it like this, oh, I have a new idea, and you can flow with that, is what creativity is all about. Working with older and more seasoned directors, this is what they do as well. I don't know, let's find out. So for me to be in this time capsule machine with this award is an honor, and I'm really glad to be here in this particular place where you honor film, you also honor fandom, and you honor genre. And I think it's a beautiful thing. So I'm really appreciative, grateful, and in gratitude.
I'm gonna watch the movie this afternoon. Sorry, I can't ask anything about it. But could you make me a favor? Each one of you describe the movie in one word in order to create some hype for me. What can I expect this afternoon?
Well, this movie brings honor.
It's okay, it's okay. Few words, it's okay.
Courage. Never give up. That's it's a universal message for the world. You know? Never give up, baby.
I'll say thrilling.
Anxiety.
Trapped.
Yummy.
Let's go.
What can I say after that? I don't know. Suspenseful.
Dead.
Extraordinary.
Hi everyone. So I have a question kind of for every one of you. Since we are here in a big genre festival, what's your relation with the fantastic movies or genre as a, what's your relation, the actors and you, and is it?
In a way, it's understandable. You're asking what our relationship is to the genre?
The fantastic genre.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
See. So, for me, this film, I believe, Josh, I did this film before I ever even did Maxine, correct?
Correct.
Right. So I had wanted to enter into this genre, so it was very auspicious for me that Destry would ask me to do this movie. It was something that I had always desired. So this was kind of I had done Abigail, another film in this genre, and then went to this as my second journey and foray into the genre. Since have done another few, and have developing something that will continue my partnership within this genre. So for me as an actor, I want to do different things, and this was a way to branch out and do that.
I'll make mine short. I would say that my relationship with the genre is connected with creativity, and there's a lot that you can do visually with genre films, and I think it's important as a director that I get to express my love for mixed genre, and I believe I did that in this movie. I kind of gave a lot of different genres in one, so that is my relationship with it. Yeah.
I wanted to do this part because I really wanted to show my versatility as an actor. And I was also like very interested in horror movies, and knowing how incredible of a director Destry is, I'm so proud to be in such an influential horror movie. And I've been inspired by many other horror movies such as Exorcist, The Nun, and all these types of horror movies. So I was super thrilled to be doing this movie, and I'm so grateful. Thank you, Destry.
For me as an actor, getting to delve into this genre really gives me an opportunity to go to these very dark places that normally we don't get to experience. And so it's been very fun being able to stretch myself and see how far I can go emotionally in these circumstances. And yeah, it's just been very fun to play in this fantastical world.
I think the magic of movies is that you can create these heightened realities and worlds that are, thrilling and scary and joyful and, different than the world that we all live in. And so it was amazing to do this project that does something different, and Destry has a vision, and the special effects are amazing. And like Emma said, emotionally to exist in characters that may not exist in real life. So it was very, very exciting. And to do that at Sitges, which celebrates these kinds of movies, is very exciting for us all.
The first movie I did was called Gray Matter, and that was a thriller as well, and it was something not really like this, but in the same world, and it was really interesting to see how different they could be while evicting some of the similar emotions. So it'll always be near and dear to my heart having my head explode like 4 times in that movie, and then that's kind of this genre as well, So yeah, it's very close to me.
This genre is honestly kind of new to me. I feel like I am used to playing things where it's like, oh, this is somebody's girlfriend, this is this, and this. And so getting to do this, it like inspired, I think, or changed the trajectory of where I want to go with my career, because I'm like, now doing other things, I'm like, oh, so there's not going to be blood splattered, there's not going to be this, like, I don't hear somebody screaming in the back doing blah, 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 like, it's a really fun thing to be a part of, and once you do it, you don't really feel yourself wanting to go back, because it, like, draws something out of you being like, this is so deep. Like, I can get into this character so deep because I can feel a range of emotion, whether it's loving the other cast members in, like, the film, like, these kids love each other, whether it's them being scared together, you feel so many different emotions that, like, this genre brings out of you that's so different than so many others. So, like, now I feel like I'm so grateful for it, and, like, wanting to do more real bad. Oops.
Well, for me, this genre was a beautiful journey for me. Of course, we turn on we look at it on film, but the emotions are real. The emotions are there, and for me to tap into the emotions that I had to get to it was challenging at first, but with the help from Destry, she was able to help me, take this character to another level, and I'm very appreciative of that. It was healing for me because of a lot of the things that I had to use from my past with this character. But like I said, it was a beautiful journey, and looking forward to more.
Entonces a Destry me gustaría preguntarle, porque es una peli que tiene un ritmo constante elevadísimo que no baja ni un solo segundo. Entonces quería saber si ya lo tenía así en la cabeza o cuánto se quedó en la sala de montaje a la hora de tener que recortar la película. Y al elenco, en una película en la que hay tantas escenas intensas, me gustaría saber cuál fue vuestra escena favorita de rodar o la más complicada. Me vale cualquiera de las dos. Gracias.
Yeah, great. I was like, one by one, because that's a great question. The editing process was very different than I had expected. With a movie that reads so beautifully on, in the script, and also has some challenges, going into the film that there's going to be some changes that are needed. With the pacing of it, I definitely think that I tried my best to give some breaks, but I think it needed to have that energy to keep up and not kind of doze off a little bit, because there's so much that you have to remember, and lots was cut, lots was changed, a couple moments rewritten in the edit. It definitely was, it was similar to what I had imagined, but I enjoyed the process of all the beautiful changes that came with it, because that's what happens when you make a movie. It's never going to be what you think, and then you get there and it's even better or more exciting and different, and that's, yeah, that's the first question. I ramble, I'm practicing.
And there was another question for all the cast, which is, what is your favorite or maybe the most difficult scene that you shot?
So one of my favorite scenes was the last scene where I had to tap into these very deep emotions. My sister Vicky, Regan, incredible actor, love you so much.
Maybe
Oh, no spoilers, alright.
No, you can spoil, but for anyone who doesn't.
Yeah,
I'm ready.
the last scene was
It's
simple.
only, you can leave.
The last scene was very emotional, and I had to tap into some deep emotions and really think about, you know, what the scene required in order to give my best performance. And I feel like Destry was the catalyst to me really being able to like embody the emotions of my character Jeff. So I just want to thank Destry because she helped me get through this process of emotions, and we all had high energy. Her energy on set was like incredible. Her vibe, everything was incredible, and I was able to transfer that into scenes. I think everybody could relate with that as well. So yeah.
There's a moment where my character is separated from the rest of the group, and it's kind of a shift in the film where the genres begin to bend and it becomes something different. And emotionally it was very challenging because I won't spoil anything, but I think figuring out how to balance that juncture of the film tonally from this road trip film and it becomes something else. There are some challenges with that, and you know, Destry and everybody was amazing in terms of guiding and figuring out how to do that. And so for me, that was the most challenging part.
Okay, I'll go now. I think the most difficult, but also the most rewarding scene for me is one that I can't talk too much about because spoilers. But
you have to leave.
Vamos. But yeah, it was a very dark and emotionally draining scene for me, but Destry created such a safe space for all of us to really go there and go to those places that normally as humans we don't want to touch. And I felt a lot of gratitude and just very excited that I got to experience that.
You guys ever work out or played in a game and felt extremely exhausted afterwards? That's how I felt playing this character. So I'm gonna say every scene was pivotal for me, and I can't pinpoint one scene that was I don't know, stronger than the other. It was just, I mean, this character that I had to play. I mean, you imagine sitting in a chair for 6 hours, putting on makeup, and then an hour and a half afterwards to remove it. And then throughout the day, you have to wear this silicone material on your face, your body, all day long. I mean, for hours. And even in every scene, you have to remain this character. And for me, I felt like every time I put this material on, I was always that character. So I never really left this character. Even when I was eating with the cast and we were on break, I had this material on, so I felt like I was this character. So I was in character all day. I mean, because, you know, just embodying who this person was. You know what I mean? I felt that. And in a way, I guess it was a great thing because I was always ready to go for my emotions to just living truthfully in this life, this character that we created, and with the help of Destry from the walk. I mean, I remember when I came in and I had this zombie, this walk down, and I thought that was, I was like, this is going to be great. This is awesome. I think she's going to like it. But she said, no, Vernon, how about you try this? You know, like, she turned my body a certain way, and I'm outside. I'm just working, and I'm working. I was like, I gotta get this. You know, I gotta get this. So there was, you know, it was quite the journey, and I really enjoyed it.
I feel like as an actor, a lot of people credit us to like really solid performances, and we forget that environment is such a key in that, the environment that you're acting in. We all had to be very, very vulnerable in a lot of this movie, and without Destry allowing that to happen, it wouldn't have happened, you know? The whole back half of this film is very challenging, specifically to the character I play, all of them. But for me, it was very challenging, and I vividly remember there was a time we were taking half of a certain scene, and we were running ahead of schedule, and we were supposed to like originally have that scene after lunch, but we did it before, and it was kind of like, okay, Regan, we're gonna do this, you need to cry, you need to do blah, 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 and the only reason my head is like, the only reason I knew I could do that was the environment we created. And so like, when she said that, my brain just immediately was like, okay, we're gonna do this, like I can pivot here because I'm like, I felt like I was already there in that emotion. So I'm very thankful for that, thank you. That was like an insanely awesome thing to feel like you're ready to take on a challenging scene, and the whole back half was challenging. So many moving pieces to it, so many things that are like, when you watch it, are like back to back to back of like, oh, these people don't get a break, you know? And to act that is also like, you know, emotionally, you're still feeling those emotions, although it's fake, you know. When you watch it, we're still going through like this panic attack feeling, this anxiety feeling. So like you have to have a comfortable environment when there's those challenging scenes, and it really was. So I'm very, very thankful for that.
I think for me, one of the most challenging parts about making this film was my character goes through a change, a slow, gradual change throughout the film. And when you're shooting out of order, you gotta get it in your head where he is at this point in time when you're shooting. So we're collaborating and making decisions about where he is, and then if we make it there, then how is he here, and everything affects everything. So kind of keeping your head on and on your shoulders, and us collaborating together and making a decision about where he is was very important, and that it was challenging because it was sometimes you're like, I don't can I do this? I think. Let's go back and let's check. Okay, yeah, I can or I can't. So yeah.
Thank you for choose the Sitges Film Festival for the world premiere of the film, because it's a very important film for us, because it's a fantastic genre, and also it's the first movie of a new director, and this director is a woman. This is very important for us.